Are you trying to figure out how to quit drinking? I've got a very simple solution for you. Just quit pouring booze in your face. This is gonna solve the whole problem for you. If you could just figure out how to quit pouring booze in your face, life would get so much easier. Now, here's the thing about this solution. It's actually a lot harder, and you probably know that already. Once you figure that out, it feels like your whole life is getting turned inside out. It might even feel like your entire body wants to feel like it's getting turned inside out. Just quitting the booze in the face is going to help a lot. Honestly, it's going to make a big difference. But you're going to have to figure out some other stuff after you get that little problem solved. I had to figure out mindfulness and managing my emotions, what to do with my time, the boredom, all of it. But I've got a simple thing for you to practice as you're starting this journey, or even if you're well into it, that's going to help you in this process. It's not going to exactly solve the problem of the booze in the face, but it's going to help you find a better life in the meantime. And it's called 10 wins a day. This is something I work with my clients on. It's something we start really early in our recovery process. In 100 days of sobriety, we focus on very specific things, and one of them is 10 wins a day. See, when we're quit drinking, often we get focused on the things that aren't changing, or the things that are going poorly, the things that we're struggling with, instead of the things that are going well, the things that are improving in our lives. Now, I'm not suggesting that you should just ignore the bad things. You do have to pay attention to those, but you can spend more of your energy on the good things. If you have 100% of the day's worth of energy, let's call it $20. You could spend $1 on the bad things, and you could spend $19 on the good things, or you could reverse it, or 50-50, or you could do 60-40. It doesn't matter, but I'm inviting you to think, I want to spend 90% of my time and energy on the good things that are happening in my life. So every day, I want you to write down 10 things that are going well, 10 wins that you have. Setting your alarm and getting up on time, win. Feet hitting the floor sober, win. Making yourself breakfast, making your bed, getting the kids to work, getting you to work. These are important wins. We start to build resiliency when we focus on the positives, the things that we're doing well. The Tetris effect tells us that we pay attention, we notice more the things we pay attention to. If you play Tetris for a really long time, remember that game that came out in the 80s and 90s? I used to play it on my Game Boy. I can still hear the music in my head. I would see those shapes when I stopped playing, and this is what people noticed. We notice things that we pay attention to. If you play Tetris for a really long time, you're going to notice bricks falling into shape around your life. If you focus on the negative of your life, if you focus on the things that aren't going well, you're going to get sucked into those things. You are actually going to pay more attention to those even though you don't want to. Our brains are also actively wired for this, actively wired for us to notice the bad, so we have to work pretty hard at noticing the good. But if we start to pay attention to the good, when we pay attention to the wins, we start to feel better. We start to improve our lives. This can be a massive shift in your life when you think about how to focus on the good. So what I want you to do this week, pay attention to 10 wins a day. Write them down every single day. And at the end of the week, see if you're feeling a little bit better, the same, or maybe you want to do it for another week.